And we start with that breaking news here at 6 o'clock. David Ware sentenced to life in prison for shooting Tulsa police officer Arash Zarkeshan during a traffic stop. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Brian Dorman.
And I'm Lori Fulbright. He was also sentenced on some gun and drug charges related to that crime. News on 6's Reagan Ledbetter is live with the latest for us. Reagan?
Yeah, Lori and Brian, as you said, the jury just deliberated for about an hour and a half and sentenced David Ware to life in prison for shooting officer Arash Zarkeshan. Now, the next step will be determining Ware's punishment for murdering Sergeant Johnson. Attorneys for both sides just gave their opening statements. The jury also reached verdicts on 3 other non-murder convictions. The jury sentenced David Ware to 30 years in prison for having a gun as a felon. They sentenced him to 25 years for having drugs with intent to sell them, and then a year in county jail for misdemeanor obstructing an officer. Ware is a 2-time convicted felon, which allows the jury to add to his punishment. Prosecutors argued today none of these crimes would have happened if Ware hadn't had a gun in his car, which he wasn't allowed to have in the first place. Ware's attorney Kevin Adams argued Ware suffered from a bad drug addiction, and that affected his decision-making. Now, when it comes to the murder count, the jury will choose between life in prison, life without parole, or the death penalty. Live in Tulsa, Reagan Ledbetter, Oklahoma's Own, News on 6.